Hi guys, so this is a twin flame connection reading for anyone who recognizes that they are the divine feminine in the dynamic. It's not gender nor zodiac specific. It can be cross-watched, but please bear in mind, if you are cross-watching, then this is basically so the divine feminines can gain a better understanding of the current energies that are around them with their twin flame connection. As always, it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody as well. It just literally depends on where you're at in your current connection. Okay. Strongest energies currently around divine feminine. Remembering that this particular read is not zodiac dependent, so the zodiac information, it's only going to be useful for some and for others not so much. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Earth, which is the 9 of Coins, it's Venus in Virgo energy. The 7 of Air, which is the 7 of Swords, it's Moon in Aquarius energy. The 9 of Air, which is the 9 of Swords, Mars in Gemini. The 6 of Water, which is the 6 of Cups, and it's Sun in Scorpio energy. The Page of Earth, it's the Page of Coins. That indicates the start of winter for me as a reader. So somebody here could have a birthday in the winter. So they could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, maybe a Libra as well, maybe. You've got the Queen of Water, that's the Queen of Cups, so that is Cancerian energy. You've got the Hanged Man, which is Neptune energy, and that also did come out in the Divine Masculines read as well. You've got Strength, so that's Leo energy. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, it's Jupiter, so that it could be Sagittarius energies, and hidden under there is the Page of Fire, and that pertains to the start of spring. So you could be dealing with Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So basically, we've got everybody here. All the star signs are showing. Divine feminines, you can feel that there's a change in the wind here when it pertains to your twin flame connection. You can definitely feel that something is shifting, right? You're trying to keep your feet on the ground as well, with the Page of Fire energies being under there. It's like you're feeling this shift in the energies, and you're trying not to allow your excitement to get the better of you, basically. You're trying to keep your feet on the ground. You're trying not to get too far ahead of yourself. You're currently, you're doing really, really well with the 9 of Earth. You're feeling a lot more grounded now than you have felt for quite a while. There's also finances is showing up heavily here, and it's like your finances are looking really, really good. You're actually not even focused on your twin flame connection at the moment. You're focused on your finances. You're bringing home the bacon, as it were, and quite a lot of it as well. But you've been using that as a distraction from this particular connection, because it's there with the 9 of Air. While this connection has not been at the forefront of your mind, it's certainly been showing up in your dreams, and the Divine Masculine got that card as well. So that there is still a worry about this particular connection, and you're worried in case you are imagining this change in the wind. And that's why you're trying to temper your emotions at the moment. You're trying not to get too excited about what could happen, because at the moment all you've got to go by is how the energy around you feels. Somebody here feels that they have to hide their finances. They feel that they have to hide their successes because somebody feels that they could be used for their finances. Is a strange one to show up in a twin flame read. For others of you, there's still this worry that that this connection's not going to work out. There's a worry that you're not going to be happy and stable. I'm seeing that your recent successes have actually caused envy from somebody else around you. It's not envy from your twin flame. It's not. But it's showing up as the strongest energies currently around you, because you've been distracting yourself from your twin flame connection, okay? And you've been focused on your finances, your career, your stability, right? You've put a lot of energies into that, and you've been very, very successful with it as well. Very. So there's this energies here of you somewhat hiding your success because you've clocked that someone else in your energy has become jealous of your success. And where the twin flame connection is concerned, you're definitely feeling this change in the wind, and you're definitely trying not to let your emotions get the best of you so that you don't jump too far ahead, basically. I'm seeing this, you're trying to keep things moving smoothly. You're trying to keep this nice, smooth momentum. And this envious individual that is outside of your twin flame connection, I'm unsure at this point if they're jealous of your financial success or if they're jealous of your connection. It's very, very difficult to pinpoint, but they are definitely jealous, and you know about it. So whichever way that's resonating for you, you'll know that it's your story. In the meanwhile, the outside influences that are affecting you at this time is the Six of Cups, the Page of Coins, and the Two of Coins. So, yeah, this is your twin flame in this row here. Your Six of Cups is reconciliation with a soulmate, someone from your past or from a past life. It's the card of nostalgia, happy memories, making memories. Now, with that being right next to the Page of Earth, this is showing me that for some of you, there is an age difference between you and your twin flame. There's definitely an age difference because it's here twice right next to each other. Now, they are trying to balance out this connection, and that is the energies that you've been feeling. You've been feeling your twin flame is wanting to come back around towards you and have a reconciliation. Definitely. They're coming in here with an offering. It's a small offering, but it's a start, and that's why you don't want to jump too far ahead, because while you know that this is a very small offering, you know how much strength that this has taken for your counterpart to bring this in. Even though it's small, it's still something that you can both build on. Your counterpart here has got a lot of love for you, and their issue is coming in through not knowing what to do with it. Your counterpart has also been hiding their emotions towards you as well for a very, very long time, and they're coming out of that energies of over-analysing the situation, and they're definitely bringing in some kind of communication and offering, something that there's something here that is blooming in this particular connection, definitely. I'm feeling that your divine counterpart is going to start opening up to you, divine feminines. They're going to start off small, and then it's going to be lots of little small things that eventually it's just going to be in full bloom. This particular counterpart of yours, they're not comfortable with emotions. They're genuinely not. It stresses them out. There's also an energies here of they have been watching you and they've been following your lead as well. So they've been seeing that you've been working hard, you've been building yourself up. They've seen your success with that, and it's like that they're following your lead here. They definitely are inspired by you, so that there's something here that you're doing with your career. It's like a bounce back. So you've taken a hit and now you're bouncing back more successfully than you ever have done, and they're definitely seeing you as an inspiration. They're seeing how you've turned your not just your situation, but they've seen how you've turned your life around, and it's kind of it's made them feel a little bit inadequate, actually, because they're wondering how you're doing it. How can you take all of these knocks and still keep bouncing back? Because on the face of it, there's a lot of flowers here. So it's almost like your outside is a misrepresentation of your inside. So some of you here come across on the face of it as a delicate little flower that needs kindness and nurturing, and you know, it's like the initial assumptions that others make about you couldn't be further from the truth, because you ain't no wallflower. And it's kind of added to that sort of scratching of the head, thinking, what the fuck? You've definitely taken them by surprise here with the way that you've bounced back. You've made it look like a walk in the park, and it's adding to this energies of being intrigued by you. Your divine counterpart does think very, very highly of you as well, because of the way that you can handle yourself, because of the way that you make things work for you. Even though everything seems to be against you, you still make it work for you, and you make it look effortless as well. And that's why they're looking towards you as an inspiration, and they're trying to follow your lead. They're rebalancing themselves through following whatever it is that you're doing. And that they're definitely coming back round here with the Six of Cups, with a small offering. It's definitely going to start off small, and then over time they're going to start blooming and opening up to you more and more and more. And the offers, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm feeling this individual is very, very stubborn with the Leo energy. Very ridiculously stubborn. It's not always a bad thing, but they're also quite shy as well. That's why they're starting off small, because they feel that somewhat you could be out of their league, so that you make them feel shy, you make them unsure of what to do with themselves, basically. It is intimidation, but it's not a bad thing. I'm seeing in this read, Divine Feminines, that energetically, because of the way that you carry yourself, you accidentally put this individual in their place and they don't know what to do with it. That's what I'm seeing. Secret messages, please, from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. What does the Divine Masculine really want to tell the Divine Feminine, please? I can't stop thinking about you. You are the love of my life. I still love you. I didn't realise what I had until I lost you. Yeah. There was an attempt here at power games and it failed. This connection, right, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out in your read and the Divine Masculine's read, it's also come out in the same position as well. Theirs was that way though, and yours was more sort of on top. So this connection is going to start moving in the right direction, and you're both being heavily divinely guided and protected. This is a protected connection. Just for the Divine Feminines, please. Thank you. Okay, so we've got South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. It says, I release the past and working through old programming. A relationship is karmic and has played out over many lives. Please remember that the word karmic, it's not a dirty word. It literally just means soul contract. Your attraction to somebody may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something, it doesn't mean that you should. Right, so at some point in this connection, you were both obsessed with each other, and it didn't play well into the connection. Just again, purely because of the intensity of what this connection is, it can trigger obsessive behaviours from both sides of the table, basically. I'm feeling that obsessiveness, though, it's dying down, and it is balancing out into more of a sort of reasonable energies. A lot of emphasis on don't let your past hold you back here. I'm going to level with you here, Divine Feminines. I'm not feeling that that's your energy. I'm not. I'm feeling that your divine counterpart was allowing their past to hold them back from this particular connection. Because you've been carrying on and working hard and improving yourself and actually putting the work in on yourself. There is no energies in your energy that would tell me that you were the one that was allowing your past to hold you back. That is definitely your divine counterpart. Definitely. They have had to move out of old baggage that they've been dragging around with them stubbornly, and they've looked at you and they've seen that you just sort of you're pretty much done with baggage of the past. It's like you've dropped all the old rubble on the floor, you've shrugged and then just carried on walking. They've seen you do that and they've gone, wow, you know what, that's actually a really good idea. And I'm seeing that your divine counterpart is literally going to follow suit. They're going to do exactly what you've done, and they're they're playing catch up with you, basically. There is an acknowledgement finally about how they truly feel towards you, and that there's something that pertains to their past programming that was restricting them from allowing these words to come out. I am seeing that they're going to do away with all of that. Just for divine feminines, please. Divine feminines. Thank you. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, of course you have. It's a twin flame connection. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energies to others and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, you've been doing quite a lot by yourself here, Divine Feminines, and it's time now for you to start delegating responsibilities as and when you can, just to help you lighten the load a little bit. Some of you have been discussing this particular connection with your friends as well, and again, providing that they're trustworthy individuals, then that's another great way for you to sort of lessen the burden of what is quite an intense connection. This timeline for you both has played out over many, many, many lifetimes, and it's coming back around again in this lifetime. There's also indications here as well, Divine Feminines, that the Divine Masculine is going to start flirting with you. They're going to start off small, basically. Right, so we've got healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Yeah, you've both done a lot of healing work on yourselves, and I did see the magician that was hidden under there as well. So your efforts on both sides of the table are going to be rewarded. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So keep nurturing yourself, Divine Feminine. Keep doing whatever it is that you've been doing up there, okay? Don't stop doing it just because your divine counterpart is coming back around again, okay? Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces and look inside yourself. What is causing you to feel this way? There's self-doubt, all right? There's still an issue of self-doubt in your energies that is needing looked at. So obviously healing is not going to happen overnight. It's a very slow and painful process. So be kinder to yourself, all right? Stop being so hard on yourself whenever you trip up or whenever you've made a mistake, or you know, there's still this energies of that really loud internal judge that is needing quieting down a bit. You are still being quite tough on yourself, and you are still judging yourself a bit too harshly. So acknowledge whenever that happens and try and get back on top of it again, because you've been making amazing progress, and you don't want that kind of energies to pull down your vibe. Healing message, please, for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Right, so you've got a blessing through emotional upheaval. An emotional storm is forming and things may seem chaotic for a while, but as the storm subsides, a blessing is revealed. Respect all points of view, for we each view the world a little differently. Things are being shaken up for a good reason, and all involved will benefit. So that particular energies is basically it's the Tower. Okay, so the shift that you can feel in the energies around you is an emotional storm. So yeah, as I've been saying throughout this entire read, it's your divine counterpart basically. They've been keeping everything hidden, they've been keeping everything suppressed, and it's caused a storm. It's like, if you can imagine an inflatable ball and you're trying to keep it held down underwater. At the start it's quite easy, but then the longer that you do that for, the heavier that ball feels, and the resistance is only natural. You're going to get so weak and tired, and eventually you're gonna lose the battle, and the ball is going to float up to the top. That's what's been going on with your divine counterpart, basically. They've been trying to hold this inflatable ball underwater, which is their emotions, and they've been fighting a losing battle. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. They've been fighting that losing battle, trying to keep that ball hidden underwater. It's getting to the point now where any day now, that that ball's just going to float up to the top for all to see, and then it'll be out. So I do hope that somebody found that reading helpful. Again, it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, because it all depends on where you are with your particular twin flame journey. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. Okay, so please do take care out there as well. All right, bye.